Hey everybody! We're sorry we're late. We had a technical issue. We were gonna head over to Instagram, but we're actually here now. We made it work. Welcome to GIRLI IRL live with me, Girly, and Foxgluvv. I am super stoked to welcome the dream pop queer queen Foxgluvv on the show. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. I was that stress of trying to get the
Oh my god, I know.
but all good. Yeah, excited to be here. Excited for Pride Month. How
Hell
are you
yeah,
doing?
happy Pride!
Pride.
So
How are
stoked.
you doing?
I'm good, I'm Pride month just came around so fast and I was like, wait, what? It's Pride again? But I'm
I
also
know.
super sad because I'm happy because you get to see everyone on social media being super proud and gay and it's awesome. But then I'm so sad because none of the Pride festivals can happen this year.
I know.
It's kind of a weird, it's the same now. It's the second year running that Pride has been weird,
I
not
know.
normal Pride.
I think the only one going ahead is Birmingham Pride, and that's in September. So it's it should be okay, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully crossing our fingers.
Fingers
um
crossed.
hey everyone, I love everyone gave up and then is coming back now slowly but surely. Hey, sorry about the technical difficulties, but we came through. We're here now.
Yeah.
So obviously, GIRLI IRL, I always ask my guests a bunch of questions, but the theme for this series is kind of different. Each month I'm going to do a GIRLI IRL related to the song I just put out. And I thought it would be perfect to have you for this one because the song I just put out was about having a gay crush on a friend who kind of friend zoned you for whatever reason. Maybe they're straight or maybe they're just not into you or whatever. And I remember actually, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I remember when I met you and saw you and how you and your girlfriend have been together for so long and you're just in such a loving, cute, happy relationship. I remember just feeling really warm inside and being oh, I have that
That's so
one day. And it's just really nice because I feel also like uh, the kind of queer representation you see in the media is always not that, it's not just a normal healthy relationship. It's always you know experimentation or drama or anything. You don't really just get that normal side of it almost.
I
And
completely feel that.
yeah, and now I'm loved up, I'm all booed up, so we
Yes,
got there in the
that's
end.
so cute. And the song is a slapper, and the
Oh
video
my
is
gosh, thank
sick. So
you.
congrats on both of
Thank
those.
you. You have had a song out recently too called 1 a.m., which is
Mm-hmm.
also a massive slap. Everyone go listen to Foxgluvu's music because it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have some questions for you, and then we're going to do fan questions. You can also call in. I'm going to open up the fan line at some point after I've asked Foxgluvv some questions, and you can ask us anything. But the first question I have for you is, what 5 words would you use to describe yourself?
Okay, 5 words. Lesbian at the top there. Um, pink, pop, extra camp, I guess.
Yes, I love those. Hell yeah, hell yeah. And how would you define your sexuality?
Big, big lesbian.
Big dyke energy.
Big dyke energy, dyke pop princess, all of
Fuck
that.
yeah. When did you kind of realize that? When did you come out? And I feel there's always multiple coming outs. There's coming out to yourself, there's coming out to your family, and then there's I guess the day to day just having to come out to people as well.
Oh my god, yeah. I first remember thinking, oh wait, that's me. When my friend's mom, I was in the back of the car, with my friend, and my friend's mom was talking about how a lesbian had moved in on their street, and I just heard that word and was like, oh my god, that's me.
That's me.
And I just kind of remember feeling like, oh my god. And then I don't think it really properly clicked, like fully clicked, until I was like watching Glee in like year 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh my,
Oh my
I
god.
saw like Hannah, I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
Santana and Brittany.
god.
And she like gets her a t-shirt that says like Lebanese.
Hmm.
That was like a big thing.
I
I
was
just
such a big
remember.
Glee fan.
Glee was really important. I actually watched Glee the other day, like an episode, because it's on Netflix, and I was like, so many memories came rushing back to me. Like Glee was really important to me too, actually. Like, just kind of feeling, I don't know, like yeah, just seeing all kinds of representation, and the songs were just bangers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
have you ever had a crush on a friend?
I have. I
Ugh.
feel like it's a rite of passage as like a queer person to have some kind of like unrequited crush or even just a crush on a friend. Yeah, mine was like one of my best friends in high school,
Ugh.
and like it was a bit messy, but you know, we move, we
Classic.
thrive, we survive.
And like, was this friend that you had a crush on? Like, were they queer as well? Were they straight? Like, what was the vibe?
At the time, they were kind of questioning a bit, and we like kind of dated, but it wasn't anything serious. And like they're straight now, so like that's all that like matters. But like at the time, I think they were a bit like maybe, but no,
Yeah. Did you
just
kind of feel like you were their experiment a little bit?
yeah, a little bit. It took me a while to kind of get over that because I was just like, I'm not some kind of like guinea pig. Like you can't just see if you want to like have this or not. Like I'm not like a second option. So it took me a
Yeah.
while to get over that. But like we thrive, we survive, we're all good.
We thrive, we survive. I love that. And have you ever had a crush where like nothing ever happened? It was just always this like no-go zone, just like being friend zoned kind of thing? Or have you always just sort of told your crushes like I like you and it went somewhere?
I've always kind of just told like people if I like. I mean, I've obviously like played it cool and like being the person that's been like, do they like me? Do they not? But then like when it gets to that point, I'm just like, I'm just gonna tell them because well, if it's safe to, obviously. If they're like some homophobe, I would not be like interested. But but like I always just kind of like would say like yeah, like I'll make it really obvious, anyways. But I've never like been friend zoned or anything. But then again, I've been with my girlfriend since I was like 17, 18. So I've not really had that many like relationships as such. So
That's so cute.
yeah.
I love that. And like with your girlfriend, like who made the first move? Like who was the one who was like, hey, like how did that happen?
I feel like it was a mix of the two of us. Like we went to Pride with like our friends, like this new friendship group that had kind of formed, and it was like my second Pride. My first Pride, I'd like just come out. My second Pride, I was like, right, okay, I'm out. I'm here for a good time. And like we were both kind of just like flirting with each other at Pride, but then we were like, do we like each other? Do we not? And then I think we just got drunk one night, like at this like bar that was just like so dingy. Um, and I just kissed her and I was like, cool. And then we went to Tegan and Sarah together as our first date, and it was just so gay.
Oh my god, Tegan and Sarah was literally that when I went to one of their shows in London when I was like 15, that was it. I was
Yeah.
I was converted. I was like, right, I never again am I going to identify as straight. Like this show has just changed
That's so
me.
understandable. They're just
It,
both so fit. So
honestly.
yeah, I feel like I knew like three of their songs, and she was like, "I'm gonna go see Tegan and Sarah. I've got a spare ticket," and I was like, "Yeah, I love Tegan and Sarah." And then went to see them and was like, oh, I do love Tegan and Sarah. They're sick, and now like they're like my faves. So I'm
I
like, it's
love it.
cool.
Someone in the comments said, I'm such a typical dyke. I told my girlfriend I love her after 2 weeks of dating.
I love
Same.
that. I love that for you.
Yeah. I think I told my girlfriend I loved her like after like 3 weeks. It really wasn't a long thing. Right. So how like Do you think dating is harder or easier for queer people?
I do think, like, I feel like once you're like out and you have that like community and that scene and like you know what you want, like it's pretty easy from like what people have told me. Anyways, I've been in like a monogamous relationship for 8 years, but I was like in the closet and like when I was trying to sort of figure myself out, I found it really difficult because I didn't know anybody. I didn't have like a queer circle, and like I was from like quite a small town, so I was like anyone that's like slightly gay that's interested, I'm just gonna go on a date with them and see how it goes. But I think like now, if the circumstances were that I was looking to date, I would find it a lot easier because I know a lot more queer people and I like have that like support system, I guess. So I don't know. I feel like it just depends on where you are in your journey and like how much like queerness is surrounding you.
Yeah, it's so true. Because I feel like when I was in school and kind of first realized like, okay, I want to date girls as well, I felt completely isolated. Like I didn't know any queer people. Like I was like, obviously it was like under 18, so I couldn't go to like bars or anything. And so I feel like as a teenager, maybe it's harder. Although now like the online queer community is so massive that a lot of like queer people actually meet online. But yeah, I feel like as soon as I started going out to queer spaces and shows, and that's kind of when I started meeting more people. And then like there's no trouble because like I feel like queer friendship groups are also like just really incestual. Like everyone will just like date each other.
Yeah. Fully. It's like that thing with the L word, which is like a bit toxic, but I also kind of stand it. And it's like that map when they're all like interlinked.
Yeah, yeah.
It's typical.
It is such a shame, like looking back on the L word and like finding all the problematic elements to it because it was also like so important.
I never like watched the whole thing. I've only ever seen like a few episodes and then like a lot of the sex scenes. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh my god, same. I when I was like 15, I used to Google like or like into YouTube L word sex scenes. That was
yeah,
just
before you
like,
listen to of
yeah.
anything else, be like,
Hmm.
YouTube girls kissing.
Girls kissing, yeah, exactly. Because then like also, I mean like if you want to watch porn as like uh, a queer person, like or as like a woman who loves women, it kind of feels weird to watch like
Yeah.
because it's all like straight women, and then I was also like I'm emotional, like I want depth, like I want to see like them, yeah, like making out.
Just like everything's just like for men as well. So I'm just like,
It's all like the male gaze, yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
literally. Um, right. Oh, these comments are all so cute. Thanks everybody. I love it. Oh, someone said Salisbury's having Pride in September as well. Big up, big up.
Oh,
We
sorry,
love
yeah.
it. um, so 3 tips. What are 3 tips that you would give to everyone watching for telling someone that they like them? Like,
I would say like just speak honestly for sure. Just like have an open conversation. And if they aren't interested, just respect that and don't get like upset about it. Just be like, okay, cool. And then like deal with that on your own. Because like I feel like there's nothing worse than like making somebody feel uncomfortable.
mm,
And like you don't want to risk like ruining like whatever friendship might be there underneath. So definitely being respectful as well. And then I don't know, just like go for it. Like if it's safe to do so, just do it. Just tell them and like just go for
fuck yeah. You heard it. You heard the
it.
woman.
Had it here first.
Heard it here first.
My
So,
drinking tip.
hell yeah. So now, if anyone wants to call in, I'm going to open up the fan line.
So
Um,
exciting.
I know, so fun. So it should be open now, I believe. Can you see the thing on your screen too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, amazing, cool. It should be working. If anyone is calling in and it's not working for them, let me know. Someone said, "What's the best Pride celebration you've ever had?" Ooh.
Yeah. I'm just like I always go to Birmingham Pride, like that's my like hometown ish, and like every time I go there, we have such a like big like group of us, and it's just like so nice to be with everyone and like to be drunk for the whole weekend and to just like live our best gay lives. So like any time I'm at Birmingham Pride is like just the best. What about you?
Hell yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, because I grew up in London, and like London Pride is not the best, it's just the most
Mm,
corporate of all of them.
yeah,
Is like the Tesco float and like that,
yeah,
like
like HBC Pride.
HSBC Pride, yeah. So it's just like very corporate, and like most of the time it's actually just a lot of like like tourists kind of like being a bit voyeuristic rather than like loads of queer
Yeah,
people there. So I mean, I have gone to a few London Prides, and like the first one I went to was really cute because it was like I was like, oh, my people. But I don't know. I think like I don't know. I'm actually I've had some really good times like after London Pride, like in the past where you go back to a friend's house and everyone in the room is just like queer and out and dressing how they want to dress and feeling not judged, and it's just like the nicest thing. So I feel like Pride afters is always like
yeah.
really
I feel
fun.
like Pride is made by the people that you're with for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been to Pride, like even just me and my girlfriend watched the parade, and then we were like, what now?
You're like,
So
"Ee."
when it's like a bunch of people and you can like really just go for it, like that's when it's the best.
Yeah, yeah, fully, fully. Someone said would call if I didn't have social anxiety. Totally get it. If anyone
Mhm.
is trying to call, let me know because you never know. We had a technical glitch at the start, so you never know. Someone said, "Did your previous label make you have a guy as the romantic option in your music?" I was never explicitly told. I mean, I don't know if for you, like, if you've ever been explicitly told, like, don't write about girls. I've felt uncomfortable, or like I felt in the past when I'm making songs like, oh, it's easier to just talk about a guy, and use like he him pronouns instead. Oh, someone's calling. Should we pick up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I guess there's a delay because you just said if somebody's trying to call, let me know, and I was typing that.
I love it. Um, where
Oh my
where in
gosh,
the
this is so great.
where in the world are you, and like what is your name?
My name is Bailey, and I am in Virginia in the United States.
Oh my god, so cool. I love
Hi,
that.
Bailey.
I love that. And how are you doing today? And like what is your also happy Pride, by the way. And what is your question?
Good.
Actually, my question, you were answering it when I put you on pause to answer the phone, but I had put in chat, did your previous label make you have a guy as the romantic option in your music videos, or was that your choice?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I know you're not a lesbian, I believe you're pan, I think. Am I
Yeah.
right?
I used to identify
So,
as pan, and then I had quite a few people, like fans, send me some information like from like the bi manifesto that said it included like they them are like non-binary and gender fluid people too. So I actually just say these days I just say bisexual, but to me that encompasses like all genders. But yeah, like I
I
mean,
feel the same way.
oh, amazing, hell yeah, yeah. I mean, I think yeah, for me, my label didn't explicitly tell me not to sing about like girls or whatever, but I definitely felt like they wanted me to be more palatable, and being more palatable is being like more kind of straight presenting in a way. Um, and now I feel like I can sing about anything. I don't know. What about you, Foxgluvv?
I've never been like signed or anything, so I've never had that pressure. But I did used to write music with another person that I was friends with, and she basically was like, she kind of like tried to straighten me out, but she was like, yeah, like because at the time I identified as bi because I was kind of figuring myself out, and I did feel a lot of like pressure to still be like attracted to men even though I wasn't. So she was like, yeah, well, you're not bi, you're not queer, you're not whatever. Like, so she used to kind of like make me sing about men, and I was like, oh, this is not right for me. But yeah, no, I've never had like industry pressure. Thankfully, I've always been like gay.
Fuck yeah. Hopefully that answers your question, Veronica.
Yes. Also, I want to say that Friday Night Big Screen is the best song in the whole wide world. I love it so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm going to let you go so you can talk to all of your amazing fans.
Oh,
This
thank
was
you
amazing.
so much.
Thank you so much, girly.
Yeah, thanks for calling. It was so nice to talk
Thanks
to
for
you, and
calling.
happy Pride.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
And bye, Foxgluvv. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, so cute.
So cute. Yeah, I love it. I've never like done a YouTube live, let alone had like a call-in line
A
before.
phone line. I know. It's
Yeah, I
so
love
cool.
it.
I was a bit nervous the first time I did this because I was like, oh no, anyone could call in. Like, someone could just call in and be like, fuck, poo, vagina, like, whatever. But I was
What a
like,
great question.
yeah, amazing. Yeah, I feel the same. But I was like, well, you know, let's just see how it goes. And actually, like, everyone who's always called in has been so nice. But I totally understand if anyone doesn't want to call but they want to ask a question, go for it, because obviously I understand feeling scared to call. Ooh, someone else is calling. Woo! Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you? What's your name?
I'm quite fine. My name is Thomas.
Hi, how are you, Thomas? Like, where are you in the... Hopefully we're back. But yeah, like, just act like they're your friend. I don't know, like, Foxgluvv, do you have any advice for that? Have you, like, met some of your idols before?
I have not met any like idols as such, but like I definitely feel that pressure. Like I got invited to like an award show type thing, and I was like a VIP, and I was like, this is the first time I've been invited to something like this, and I was like, and I was seeing all these people that I looked up to into the music industry, and I was just like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I say? So I just got drunk. And like that's how I'm gonna deal with it. But that's not my advice. My advice is not that. You should definitely just talk to people like they're normal people and just try and have a chat about something, maybe a mutual like interest that you might have with them.
Yeah, exactly. And I think some people are saying that the chat or the stream crashed, but we're back now. So
Okay.
if anyone missed what Thomas asked, they asked what our advice is to people when they meet someone they're a fan of. And the general vibe has been just be yourself and chat to them like a friend.
It seems so obvious when you tell it.
Yeah, it's never the same like when you're in the situation. I've been in so many of those situations where I'm like, oh my god, fuck. One time I met this photographer that I was a big fan of, and she was actually a photographer that used to date Tegan from Tegan and Sarah. And I met her like at a festival, and I was so starstruck because when I was a teenager, like I loved her work and I also loved Tegan and Sarah. But I asked her, this was so bad. I asked her, I could have said anything. I could have just said, I'm a fan of your work. But I said, are you still dating Tegan Quinn? And she was like, no, we broke up.
Oh, bless you.
I felt so bad. I was like, why did I ask about her personal life? Like, that wasn't even my right to ask her that. Why did I embarrass myself?
when you're like in the moment though, it can be so overwhelming. I met Diana Agron from Glee, and like as I said earlier, I was a massive Glee fan, and the only thing I could think of was just to say I loved you in Glee. And I was like, she did millions of other things, like she looks great, like you could have said anything, but like just bring up Glee. Yeah, sure.
I love it. I love it. Well, Thomas, thank you for your question. It was definitely got me thinking, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a pleasure. I love your work.
Oh, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely evening, wherever you are. Oh yeah, you're in France. In France. I hope you have a lovely evening.
In France, thanks. Have a lovely evening, day, whatever do you do.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for everything.
Oh, so cute. Everyone is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said, I am drinking Yorkshire Tetley tea right now. Hell yeah. Someone said, Tegan and Sarah are making a TV show? What?
Oh my god.
I did
Catch me
not
streaming that.
know this. Oh my gosh, yeah. Someone said, when I met Matty Healy from the 1975, I froze up and communicated in nods. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that so much.
No, that I would be like that. If I met like Lady Gaga or something, I'd literally just be like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think the day when I meet Tegan and Sarah, because I'm manifesting that it will happen, but when it happens, I think I'm just going to be overwhelmed by like everything. Like, I'll want to.
There's certain people that if you look up to them that much, it's like you just get scared to meet them in case like they're assholes or something. But then you're like, no, it'll be fine, But you just like play it up in your head that like you're gonna do something, and they're gonna be like, what is wrong with you? Like,
yeah, literally. All right, everyone, we're gonna keep the fan line open for another minute. So if you have a question that you're burning to ask, call in. Don't be shy. But also, don't worry if you are shy. That's totally okay as well.
if anyone wants to drop any questions in the chat too.
Exactly. But in the meantime, tell us about your song 1 a.m. for anyone who hasn't heard it.
1 a.m. is basically like it's super inspired by like disco. I've been really loving like disco and funk recently, and I'm really trying to get into like more disco-y funky sounds. So it's super like disco inspired. It's basically just like, you know, those nights when you're like super anxious or super sad and you just can't like get to sleep, your mind like won't shut up. It's basically that, and me like kind of like talking myself down from it and being like, I just want to like cry and go to sleep, and like that's all I want, and like my brain won't shut up.
Relatable.
Yeah,
very relatable. Yeah, so relatable. Oh, someone said, I just listened to 1 a.m. and I love it. Yes! Everyone, this has been so fun. I'm going to close the phone line now. Boom. Thank you to everyone who called in. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Thomas. Is there someone I'm forgetting? No, I think that was it, wasn't it? Oh no, someone said I tried ringing, but I'm getting invalid number. Have you put like a +1? I think you have to put +1 before you call it. I can open it up again if you want to call. Yeah, put a +1. I'll open it again. Rat Queen, call us.
Rat Queen, I love that.
Rat Queen is so good.
I hope you have like a pet rat or
like a pet rat. I saw a rat today actually, and it was
London.
Yeah, it was like swimming in a lake, like in the park. It was a swimming rat. I was really impressed.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Getting those swims in.
Literally.
The hot summer weather.
Yeah. I love how we got to talking about rats. I love this.
I love it though. I'll talk about animals at any time, honestly.
Very true. Very, very true.
I think there's a few questions in the chat as well.
Let's have a look. Oh, someone said, yeah. How do you deal with writer's block when you're writing a new song? Oh my gosh. I've been having real bad writer's block recently, actually.
I think the pandemic's really like just screwed a lot of creatives over, because like before you were going out doing things like traveling, like whatever, going to parties, whatever, And then obviously with the pandemic and stuff, like, none of that's been happening. So it's like, what do I write about? Sitting in my room.
Literally sitting in my room, overthinking everything. Literally.
Literally, that's all of the songs I wrote that are coming out.
Love it.
Like, yeah, it's been a struggle, honestly.
Yeah, writer's block is so annoying. I feel like my biggest advice for it is like not to overthink it and not to beat yourself up about it, but I do that to myself. I'll be like, why are you not writing good songs?
Same. I'll just like, what I tend to do is just write down whatever it is that I have, or like record whatever it is that I have, and just like revisit it another day. I'm like, okay, I didn't finish anything, but like I got a little tiny idea down.
Yeah.
So like I guess it's better than nothing. And then you can kind of just like, when you're like more in the zone, you can just go back to it and just do what you need to do.
Yeah, exactly. So true. So true. Some Rat Queen. Oh, it didn't work, but I'll figure it out next time. Okay. Cool, next time. Definitely. Someone... Oh, okay, I just asked here, would you ever perform again in Newcastle? Hell yeah. Absolutely.
I've never been to Newcastle.
Check it out. It's very fun.
I will.
It's very fun. Yes, I'll definitely come back to Newcastle. I'm just thinking of, are there any questions we haven't answered? Oh, someone said I've started singing covers on YouTube. Any advice on growing? I don't know why it's cutting off the rest of that question, but just, I think like the YouTube thing is really good. Just keep putting out your songs on like online. Just go for it.
Also, like following other musicians and like chatting to other musicians as well, because like my like audience and stuff has just grown so much since just like literally just making friends. Yeah, make some friends.
Make friends. This has been so much fun. Thank you, Foxgluvv, for coming on Girly IRL. Thank you, everyone, for being patient, even though we had some technical difficulties, but we worked through. Thank you to everyone who called in. Stream More Than a Friend and 1 a.m. Watch the music videos. Do you have a music video? I think you do, right? Or a visual?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I haven't seen the music video. I'm saying this to myself. I have to go watch it right now. I have to go watch it right now. Yeah, watch the music videos, stream our music, and happy Pride, everybody. You're awesome. This has been so much fun, and if you missed this or you want to like rewatch it or show it to a friend, this is going to be uploaded to my YouTube, and it will be there forever until YouTube crumbles into dust, so you can always watch it again. Exactly.
Thank you for having me. It's been so much fun. It's been really nice to do. First of all, my first YouTube live, but also my first like fan line. So
hell yes, this was so fun. Thank you for being on the show, and hopefully we can hang out in person soon. And celebrate Pride. Happy Pride, everybody.